lock them up. It's day 5, Ben Jones Lake to Lake. We're in Switzerland. This is Pitzbernina behind me. And I was here last year in July and it was snowing. So this is actually much nicer than last time. This is the one where I came up with my buddy Darko and we took the train up and then we rode down to Poshivo and we took the train back and then we rode down this way. So if you're here, you can take the train and it's a little expensive, but it's worth doing. But we've got the van. I gotta find a way to put my gloves on here. Left behind. Everything was a lot more gray when I was here last time. Oh, there's the train. Some nice little swoopies through here. Woo! Leiterspan. The train's on its way back. This is the green trail. Mainly because it's a climbing trail. Most people are going the other way. Hey, hey. Pretty cool. Perfect day too. Love it. How many trains they got here? This is Ben up ahead. The Ben Jones. He's on his Pivot Shuttle e-bike today. Just to put the hurt on us. I'd say 80% of the mountain bikers that we've encountered on this trip were on e-bikes, which I think reflects the market, the e-bike market in Europe, from what I've heard, is just blowing the doors off of the normal bike market. I seriously don't remember seeing so many trains last time. This is ridiculous. Prime time. Grip shifting. I'm getting used to it, but it's definitely tough to shift into the easy gears on demand. I find myself having to backpedal. Yeah. Yeah. Zwei mir.
Okay, danke.
I can barely count to 10 in German, so. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't know what 10 is. Zig, because Zwanzig is 20, 30 is 30, 40, 40, I just, 11, 12, 11, 12, Zane, 9, Zane, yeah, Zane, maybe. Just as long as there's not 10 people behind me, I can call it out. My high school German, trying to bring it back to life. I regret not taking Spanish in high school, but I actually made it to Germany before I ever made it to Mexico or Spain, so it was worth its while. There's the Hotel Palau that I stayed at last year. Pretty cool hotel. It had a lot of good bike facility stuff, bike wash, tools, secure storage. They would do your laundry every night. You just put a bag of bike clothes out. It had to be bike clothes. If it was normal clothes, they would charge you. But for bike clothes, it was free wash. And the internet speed was fantastic for a hotel. I could upload a video and like get work done, which is very, 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 very rare in my travels. I've probably only been to 3 hotels out of the 100 I've been to that had anything worthwhile for internet. Just spotted a black squirrel. First wildlife sighting on this entire trip. 5 days in Italy. I saw some goats, but they're domestic. We saw a couple birds. Like, it's ridiculous how little life there is out there. Eyes out. There we go. All right. Just a nice little cruise to start the day. We've packed up our lunches and we're rolling out. A 2 or 3 hour climb ahead of us. Status report. We've climbed about 1,500 feet. Got about 1,500 to go. Nice little spot for a break. We still got a while to go. We are getting close. Started down there, way down there. I could go for some lunch. So I know for a fact St. Moritz is right over there, and there's like a bunch of lifts. We saw families coming down. So I really was hoping we would see the lift, because I had a whole bunch of jokes that I was gonna do. But it's just enough of an illusion where we're out here climbing in the Alpine. 3,000 feet at least so far. I was gonna say, all right, we made it to the lift. We're gonna take the lift down. Maybe we'll have time for 2 or 3 more climbs. The Alpine. The rim dings are coming hot and heavy now. I had one finally after 5 days, and I'm hearing other people's. Yeah, that was a perfect little janky bit. Hard to shift when I needed it the most. Tough thing is I have to move my hand consciously. I can't just, I'm not riding like this. I'm riding out here, so I really have to take my hand off the grip to shift. Excuses. Oh, another rock to the shin. Had one yesterday that was really brutal. I woke up this morning, the swelling went down, but it was nasty. Hello. Neun mehr. Oh yeah. That was a good place for them to be stopped, just to recombobulate and see what was ahead, because that was pretty crazy. But I was able to get through it. Back into the darkness. Oh, that's nice. Zwei mehr.
Ja.
Danke. No. I've had some pretty good braking power up until that point. Lock them up. Oh. Yeehaw. Oh. Entrance and exit. Janky as hell. Oh. Here we go. Where have you been all day? Wow, yeah. Didn't blow it. Oh yeah. So we're at the restaurant now. I showered up after the ride and we're getting a tour of the grotto.
80 meters, I think is it.
This is all part of it. So we got a tour of wine and cheeses and all kinds of stuff they keep in this natural cave that stays about 50 degrees all the time. We did not eat underground. We went up above ground, and this was one of the best meals we had on the entire trip. They just kept bringing food, and it was so good. One more day to go. One more awesome day of riding up next. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.